Namaskar, good evening, hello, and welcome to Glib Talk. Well, my name is Samrat Ghosh. I'm going to be your host for the evening. I'm sorry, I was way too engrossed in the song that I was playing, and I hope you guys have enjoyed till the time we were there in the waiting room. I still have a lot of people are staying in the waiting room. I don't know why. What's wrong with my Zoom link today? It's a pleasure to have all of you out here. Just to give you a little brief about Glib Talk as an initiative, Glib Talk is no Gyan session. Glib Talk is no lecture. Glib Talk is no webinar. Glib Talk is all apparently an interview of a known face and a great mind. When we say it's a known face does not have to be a face of a celebrity, a face that is known to everybody and anybody in our entourage. And that's true to our friends, our colleagues, our acquaintances, our families around, everyone. So this is my initiative. It started this year in the month of May. And today we have our 16th guest who is joining us live from New Delhi. I'm also in Delhi NCR, and after a very long time, I have somebody who is joining us live from Delhi on Glib Talk 3.4. Well, he is somebody totally different. He has left his indelible footprint, indelible stamp on the archive of the security and the intelligence industry. This is absolutely different. This is absolutely something that has probably never happened in Glib Talk as an initiative. And how do I even start? I have had people coming in my show from different facets in life, definitely from the HR fraternity, from the industry fraternity, from various facets. But this is the very first time I have somebody who has come in from a different genre altogether. He's well traveled around the world. He is a sport enthusiast. He is a photographer. He's a traveler. He is a CEO of one of the leading security organizations in the country named V4 Securities Private Limited. He has been the ex-executive director of Sparch. He is the president of IISSM. There are a lot of things. It's just not on my head right now. I would like him to talk about himself more. So today we're going to be tapping into his mind to know about his journey, about his successes, about his failures in life. Trust me, this conversation is going to be absolutely pulse-setting. This is going to be palpable, which is apparently going to be making you feel totally unadulterated for your rest of the evenings on Sundays when you actually have your tea, coffee, and your mugs of beer in your hand. There's a lot of going to be fun. They're going to be fun and frolic. They're going to be intense conversation. They're going to be mixed with humors, along with knowing his life, his journey. I would not take any further time from your end. I would be graciously introducing you, our guest for the evening, Mr. Rajiv Mathur, who has been so kind enough, having over 3 decades years of experience there in the security and the intelligence industry. A very, very good evening and welcome to Glib Talk 3.4, sir. And why don't you quickly just unmute yourself and give a quick introduction and say hi to probably everyone.
Hello, and namaskar to everyone. And thank you very much, Samrat, for having me here. This is also the very first time that I'm also experiencing a talk or a show like this. Looking so forward, Samrat. Thank you so much, and welcome everyone for being here. Thank you. It's been so encouraging. I am actually not seeing who all are there. I'm just seeing the speakers view so that I'll get nervous to see a lot of people out there. Thank you so much, Samrat.
I'd never seen this serious part of yours yesterday when we're having the conversation. अलग थे और अभी आप कुछ अलग बन गए हो. And I was just letting everyone know this is not a ज्ञान session, okay? हमारा कोई intention नहीं है कि हम आपके Sundays को और भी bore कर दें, because this is an online free talk show which is an initiative, because I'm a former radio jockey with Red FM 93.5 way back in 2008 till 2010. 10 साल हो गए मुझे रेडियो छोड़े हुए. But somehow the passion stayed inside me, because of which I thought, let me start something on my own. It has got nothing to do with commercialization. It has got nothing to do with any kind of a monetization. It has no revenue stream, etc. It's just my passion that I'm pursuing during this COVID, which has apparently hit the entire world, which has made us house the rest. So trust me, this 1 hour is going to be absolutely fun. You will get to know the other side of Rajiv. You may be knowing him in a different way in your personal relationship or your professional relationship that you have or you've been having. But trust me, today I'm going to be untapping the other side of him. Today, I'm going to be asking a lot of questions to the CEO, from the fraternity, from the security and the intelligence industry, which is an industry in its own self. And also, we would probably see him getting a little uncomfortable. Not uncomfortable questions, but giving those answers. That's exactly what the endeavor is. And this is something purely humorous, something very, very different from what you've been probably saying. I don't have the editors or the producers. There is no tagline. There is no TRP. It just gets recorded. It gets into the YouTube channel. And then I share the link with you. तो तहे दिल से आप सबसे मेरा ये गुजारिश है कि कि अगर आप वो व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में हो तो प्लीज वो व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप छोड़िएगा मत. आपको लाने में काफी तकलीफ होती है, आपको जाने में एक बटन क्लिक करना पड़ता है. Because we have loads of other guests also coming in every Sunday at the same time. We had gone also international. Our last week's show was in around 7:30 to 8:30 in the evening because he was another CEO joined us live from US, North Carolina. So coming back to Mr. Rajiv Mathur, what do I say? Where do I start from? I had a very candid conversation with him before. I normally do a prep call before getting into the actual show. कोई हंसी मजाक तो अलग बात होती है. But the fact is, knowing Rajiv and what I have spoken to him before was totally different. And I'm sure he's going to be even more different as the due course of the conversation. तो राजीव सर, आपसे ये गुजारिश है कि before we actually get into the regular pattern of our conversation and the GTQ, which is Glip Talk questions towards the last part, and a lot of you probably would not be able to unmute yourself. You can only turn on your video. Don't feel bad about it because it's a deliberate attempt. अगर आप unmute कर लोगे अपने आप को और पीछे आवाज हो रही है तो थोड़ा disruption होता है. But I would definitely open it up for you where you can ask your question directly to Mr. Rajiv Mathur in the last 15-20 minutes. But before that, it's our conversation where you will be patiently listening to it for the next 45 minutes. Well, to start with, Mr. Mathur, आप हो कहाँ से? I know a bit about you. You're from Delhi. थोड़ा school, थोड़ा college, थोड़ा professional journey, and getting into a different world of industry. How did it all start? You just can quickly let us know.
So मैं कहाँ से हूँ, बड़ा अच्छा सवाल है. I am born and brought up in Delhi, but मेरी genes जो है ना वो यूपी वाली. So my father is from Moradabad, UP, and my mother is purely from Delhi. I am born and brought up in Delhi, तो मोटे तौर पे मुझे ऐसा लगता है that I am a Delhiite. So all my school, all my education, before actually I started working, happened in Delhi. I studied in a school called SBM Senior Secondary School. DCM Education Society का एक स्कूल था. हाँ, मैं इसलिए कह रहा हूँ क्योंकि जहाँ पे हम लोग रहते थे या जहाँ पे हमारा स्कूल था वो अब जगह जो है वो और किसी बड़े बिल्डर ने ले लिया. वो सब हमारा स्कूल नहीं है और जहाँ बचपन भी था वो जगह नहीं है. कुछ लोग शायद इस कॉल में वहां से भी होंगे. तो अगर मैं वापस जाके देखना चाहूँ मेरा स्कूल कहाँ था वो मैं नहीं देख सकता. कॉलेज दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी रामजस कॉलेज से मैंने ग्रेजुएशन किया. उसके बाद I started working across all 3 decades I worked in Delhi. So I entered into a company called Ceasefire, जहाँ पे शायद एक I think my first boss, my teacher, my guru, my mentor, I'm sure he's also watching this show. उन्होंने उंगली पकड़ के हाथ पकड़ के इस इंडस्ट्री में और सिखाया. तो सिलसिला वहां से शुरू हुआ. चीज फायर में फायर एक्सटिंग्विशर्स के कैन बेचे घर दफ्तर फैक्ट्री जाके. From there I shifted to I had a very small stint in a company called Minimax. बट उसके बाद मेरा बहुत लंबा एक टेन्योर था 24 ग्रुप 24 सिक्योर के साथ, जहाँ मैंने लगभग 15 साल काम किया. एंड उसके बाद आई वाज हेडिंग स्टार्टअप. दिस वाज अ emergency response company, emergency response service, where on a push of a button emergency response team could be within 8 minutes. शायद थोड़ा ना ahead of time था. So people did not understand it well, but anyway, the company still exists, and then I moved on to another venture, which was the first CCTV manufacturing in India. But then now I am into a different space, into a different security sector, security domain, but a different sector. I am into the cyber security, cyber intelligence, and cyber forensic. A little discrete field, little covert field. I mean, we generally do not work for anybody and everybody. We work for very specific, very niche customers, largely with the government. And that is all. Samrat, I'm not going to speak about this anymore.
Don't worry.
We discussed it yesterday. So this is my journey till now. So far so good. I'm happy enjoying professionally like this. And I stay with my parents. As you said, I am in New Delhi. I stay with my parents, and I have two lovely kids and only one beautiful wife. And I'm sure she's watching.
गौर से देखिए, इस इंसान को ये वही है जो प्राउडली कहते हैं कि आई हैव ओनली वन वाइफ. वेल, काश कोई और कह पाता कि आई हैड अनदर वाइफ. लेकिन with this sense of humor, the unraveling part is just about to unfold, where you would see a different side of Mr. Rajiv Mathur in due course of time. So just hold on. We are just getting in there. When we said that there are certain uncomfortable questions, when we say uncomfortable questions about your personal life, definitely not. You will not get in there. It's all in a jovial manner. Professionally, आप सुनोगे Rajiv would say कि हमारे neighborhood में, or there are certain things that he would mention with it is a deliberate attempt कि वो नहीं कहेंगे. Is because of his profession, it doesn't allow him to or permit him to go and disclose a lot of things because वो काम तो कर रहे हैं देश के लिए, काम तो कर रहे हैं सिक्योरिटी के लिए, इंटेलिजेंस के लिए, साइबर सिक्योरिटी हो गया, आईटी सिक्योरिटी हो गया, इंफॉर्मेशन सिक्योरिटी हो गया, फिजिकल सिक्योरिटी हो गया. तो he is a veteran in the homeland security industry. It's a very new thing that as a Glip Talk as a concept, we deliberately got him this time because वो HR operations delivery बहुत हो गया था. Our endeavor is to get somebody absolutely new. Just next week we have an IPS officer who is coming. So Rajiv sir is another from a different genre for the first time ever, and that's exactly what Glip Talk endeavor is all about. तो आपने मुझे बहुत कुछ कहा था when we had a discussion, and I'm not going to be quoting those conversations. We would like to know a little about your journey to becoming a CEO of an organization, which you are presently. Your certain experiences in your life, जहाँ पे शायद आपको लगा था कि अभी तो जान हथेली पे लेके हम घूम रहे हैं, काम तो आए थे कुछ और करने के लिए, कुछ और हो गया. वो स्नीक पीक थोड़ा अगर हमें बताएंगे तो इट विल बी वेरी वेरी नाइस एंड गुड टू हियर प्राउडली.
वैसे जब आप सिक्योरिटी फील्ड में काम करते हैं और आपने ना यूनिफॉर्म नहीं पहनी रखी होती है, तो आपके पास ऐसे बहुत कम अपॉर्चुनिटीज आती हैं जब प्रोफेशन के साथ साथ ना थोड़ा सा एक्साइटमेंट भी हो, थोड़ा फन, बट एट द एंड ऑफ द डे यू आर सक्सेसफुली एबल टू एग्जीक्यूट द जॉब. बट जितना पूरा करियर में पूरा प्रोफेशनली वहां से यहाँ तक पहुंचने में सीईओ वाली जर्नी की बात आप करें तो हमेशा ना मुझे बॉसेस बड़े अच्छे मिले. सो आई ऑलवेज लर्न फ्रॉम देम. वो हाथ पकड़ के मेरे को उन्होंने एक पायदान से दूसरे पायदान से सो दे हेल्प मी गोइंग देयर. बट बहुत बड़े अच्छे किस्से भी हुए इसमें, और जो ड्यूरिंग वर्क एक्सपीरियंसेस होते हैं वो शायद लाइफ में आप कभी नहीं भूलते. मैं जब हम पिछली बार बात कर रहे थे तो मैं आपको कुछ किस्से सुना रहा था, लेकिन एक में बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग किस्सा मैं भूल गया, वो मैं आपको जरूर बताना चाहता हूँ. तो मैं इट वाज वेरी अर्ली डेज ऑफ माय करियर एंड आई यूज्ड टू वर्क विद सीजफायर. और सीजफायर उस जमाने में और आज भी इतनी रेगुलर इतना सेल्स ओरिएंटेड और ऐसा ट्रेनिंग होता था कि आपके ना खून में ऐसा लगता था कि सीजफायर का वो अलग कलर है. तो एक बार ऑफिस से मैं दफ्तर से वापस घर की तरफ आ रहा था, मैंने रास्ते में देखा कि एक ना गाड़ी में आग लगी हुई है और 40-50 लोग उस गाड़ी की आग को बुझाने में लगे हैं. कोई मिट्टी डाल रहा है, कोई पेड़ जा रहा है, झाड़ी से बुझा रहा है, वो सब कर रहा है. तो इत्तेफाक से और जनरली ऐसी आदत थी हम लोगों की, एक ना एक फायर एक्सटिंग्विशर का सिलेंडर जो था ना वो बाइक में और गाड़ी में जो था वो हमेशा रहता था. मैं वहां उतरा और मैंने वो सिलेंडर लिया और मैंने बीच चौराहे पे खड़े होकर सीजफायर का डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन दिया कि साहब ये से आग बुझाता है, ये करता है, वो करता है. एंड द गाय हु वाज जिसकी वो गाड़ी थी वाज स्पीडिंग, भाई साहब इसको बुझा दीजिए, जल्दी कर दीजिए, ये कर दीजिए. बट आई हैड द कॉन्फिडेंस ऑन द प्रोडक्ट कि मैं इतना अच्छे से उस प्रोडक्ट को जानता था. सो इट टुक मी फ्यू सेकंड्स टू एक्सटिंग्विश दैट फायर. एंड ही वाज वेरी हैप्पी एंड ही कॉल्ड मी, ही गेव मी हिज कार्ड एंड कॉल्ड मी टू हिज ऑफिस द नेक्स्ट टाइम. ही वाज the owner of one of the biggest transport company in our country. And बहुत बढ़िया उसके साथ में बिजनेस हुआ. तो ये प्रोफेशन के साथ ऐसे एक्सपीरियंस होते हैं कि जिसमें बहुत मजा आता है. तो एक किस्सा तो ये दूसरे किस्से बताने हैं क्या?
नहीं, सारे नहीं, थोड़े बहुत चलेगा, टाइम है, डोंट वरी.
थोड़े बहुत बताएं. तो by the virtue of the profession that I am in, and I had the opportunity to travel various countries, including Israel. So, as a civilian, even if you are in a security industry, uh, uh, you hardly get to get बंदूक चलाने का ना experience नहीं मिलता है यहाँ पे. आप there is a limitation. You can't do it, and you can't unnecessarily have it with you. तो मैं इजराइल गया और वहाँ पे 2-4 बार मेरा ऐसा इत्तेफाक हुआ. वहाँ जाके मैंने पूरा दिन and what all the state of the art weapon that could be available in the world मैंने वो चलाया. मतलब जितना just to give you a perspective, जितना ये 10 साल का कोटा मिलता है ना किसी लाइसेंस्ड गन होल्डर को, 10 साल में जितनी बुलेट्स वो इशू करा सकता है उतनी वो 1 घंटे में चलाई. तो ऐसे बढ़िया से एक्सपीरियंस होते हैं इस इंडस्ट्री में आने के बाद. बड़ा अनग्लैमरस है, लेकिन you at least at the end of the day you have a feeling that you're doing something for the country.
तो क्या आपकी ख्वाहिशें कुछ अलग थी? I mean, did you always want to do something, probably not this, but you've gotten into it just because you took that first job and उसके बाद आप उसी में रह गए. What was your actual ambition? आप क्या करना चाहते थे? What exactly you wanted to become since your childhood times?
देखिए, मुझे ना पढ़ाई लिखाई में ठीक ही था. मतलब कोई ज्यादा मुझे कोई खास ठीक था. मतलब पढ़ाई लिखाई जितना,
इसको कहते हैं modesty to the power of infinity.
जितनी करनी चाहिए थी उतनी करी. तो मुझे शुरू से ऐसा लगता था कि मुझे बोलना अच्छा लगता है. तो बोलने वाले की ना सेल्स की जॉब सबसे अच्छी होती है. और मुझे इत्तेफाक भी वैसा मिला कि यार चलो ये एक प्रोडक्ट है, ये एक सॉल्यूशन है, ये एक सर्विस है, इसको जाओ बोलो और बेचो. तो मेरे लिए बड़ा आसान था उस काम करना. बट somehow ये जो सेफ्टी और सिक्योरिटी वाला जो माइंड था, ये शायद कहीं बचपन से था. मैं इसको रिलेट नहीं कर सकता हूँ, लेकिन मुझे यूनिफॉर्म पहनने का बचपन से बहुत शौक था. मौका नहीं मिला, तो और ऐसा मौका मिला कि यार चलो कुछ सेफ्टी सिक्योरिटी की बातें करो. then I got this opportunity and I got into it. कुछ बचपन के इंसिडेंट्स होते हैं वो शायद याद रह जाते हैं. और आपको तो भोपाल गैस ट्रेजेडी हुआ था, आई थिंक 1983 में शायद या 84 में, आई डोंट रिमेंबर. एंड we were kids and we saw that situation. Incidentally, exactly after 1 year and 1 day, कुछ सिमिलर गैस लीक हुआ दिल्ली में. एंड माय फादर यूज्ड टू वर्क इन दैट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. तो वो हमने स्कूल की छत पे से देखा कि वो गैस लीक हो रहा है. क्योंकि एक दिन पहले भोपाल गैस ट्रेजेडी का खूब चर्चा हुई थी, खूब हुआ था, तो बड़ा डर सा बैठा. और उसके बाद काफी चेंजेस हुए दिल्ली में, लॉ में, फैक्ट्रीज बाहर चली गई वगैरह वगैरह वगैरह. लेकिन मेरे को ऐसा फीलिंग हुआ यार ये सेफ्टी वाली बात, क्योंकि my father was always in the industrial line and from the technical line, और फैक्ट्री जाने का मौका मिलता था. 1-2 बार ऐसा देखा तो भी अच्छा लगा. एक ऐसा इंसिडेंट हुआ. दूसरा ऐसा इंसिडेंट हुआ था, ये बचपन की बात है, जहाँ एक एलपीजी गैस सिलेंडर के गोडाउन में आग लगी. और वहाँ एलपीजी गैस सिलेंडर हमने ना 50-100 फीट ऊपर उड़ते हुए देखे थे. तो वो भी एक जहन में कहीं बात रह जाती है बचपन वाली, यार ऐसा भी होता है, ऐसे इंसिडेंट्स हो जाते हैं, ऐसे एक्सीडेंट्स हो जाते हैं. तो कुछ ना कुछ कोई ना कोई उनको बचाने के लिए कहीं ना कहीं कुछ काम करता है. और इत्तेफाक से अपॉर्चुनिटी आई सीजफायर के लिए. आई गॉट दी अपॉर्चुनिटी फ्रॉम सीजफायर एंड एचसीएल एट दैट टाइम, अराउंड द सेम टाइम. बट शायद ये वाली बातें नहीं होंगी. सो दैट I joined ceasefire and continued to be in this line.
And that's how you started actually liking the profession, and you started elevating yourself as far as your career is concerned, and then where you are today, where you are. That's a great journey to be inspired upon, ये बार-बार आप पानी क्यों पी रहे हो मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा. कल आप एक बार भी पानी पी नहीं रहे थे, आज क्यों पानी पी रहे हो? क्या आपके मन में कोई दुविधा है? क्या ऐसे आप सोच में पड़े हो कि मेरे पास अभी कुछ सवाल आने वाले हैं जो शायद मुझे सोच समझ के देना पड़ेगा? ऐसा कुछ है? नहीं पूछूंगा मैं आपको, डोंट वरी.
ये पब्लिक शो है, काफी लोग इसमें देख रहे हैं, लेकिन फिर भी मैं एक बात बोलने वाला हूँ, हर सफेद दिखने वाली चीज पानी नहीं होती.
अच्छा, ये मेरे ऊपर था, गौर से देखिए, क्योंकि मैं सफेद कलर का टी शर्ट पहना हुआ हूँ. डोंट वरी सर, मेरा शो है, अभी आने वाला है. आखिर 15 मिनट आपको पता है ना जीटीक्यू में होता क्या है. Ladies and gentlemen, this is something very very interesting. Okay, ये फटीग दूर करने के लिए होता है. कुछ लोग यहाँ पे अजीब तरीके से अपने वीडियो ऑन करके बैठे हैं. अगर आप देखोगे ना, कोई अपने आप को सीलिंग दिखा रहा है, कोई इधर दिखा रहा है, कोई अपना उधर दिखा रहा है. You know, this is very very nice thing that you get to see. And no offense to all that, this is fun. This is actually fun to see कि लोगों को याद नहीं रहता कि कैमरा बंद हो गया. और कोई कैमरे की और लाइट के साथ लिट के साथ रखा हुआ है. But this that's so fine and great of a sight. So this is what Glib Talk is all about. Glib means easy. Glib means often thoughtlessly. You're just going to be casual. You're going to be absolutely yourself. जहाँ पे आपको वो image वगैरह नहीं करना पड़ेगा. इसके बोलने के बाद ही बहुत सारे वीडियो बंद हो गए. मुझे पता नहीं क्या हो गया. But anyways, that is what the intention was. Well, Rajiv sir, that was your professional side, right? You are a great singer. You have a YouTube channel on your own. You are very famous on Star Maker as an app जहाँ पे आप कारियोको में गाना गाते हो. आपको अगर पता नहीं है तो he is a great singer. उनका खुद का एक YouTube चैनल है. There are good 65 odd subscribers. वो हर हफ्ते में एक गाना वो अपलोड करते रहते हैं. गाने के बड़े शौक है आप. वो हम आपको गाना भी गिलवाएंगे. Don't worry, that is absolutely also there in our to-do list. You are a traveler because of profession. You traveled almost around the world. You are a photographer. ये photography का शौक कहाँ से आ गया? वो सिक्योरिटी के चक्कर में रहते रहते कि कहीं से कुछ दिख रहा है फोटो ले लेते हैं, एविडेंस बन जाएगा, ऐसा कुछ, या फिर आपने ऐसे ही you picked it up as a hobby just because you like photography as a passion?
Yeah, no, not as a profession at all, but just as a hobby. अच्छा लगता था फोटो खींचना, मतलब अभी भी अच्छा लगता है. तो धीरे-धीरे जो चीज जो आपको अच्छी लगती है उसको आप सीखते रहते हैं, और जब आप उसको करते रहते हैं तो उसको सीखते रहते हैं. You will not believe that फोटोग्राफी में शायद बड़े कैमरा, बड़े लेंसेज से 10-12-15 साल से कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन अभी लॉकडाउन के दौरान आई जस्ट गॉट एन अपॉर्चुनिटी टू डू अ प्रोफेशनल कोर्स ऑन फोटोग्राफी. बाय द वे, मैंने प्रोफेशनली, मतलब कि इतने सारे जो बटन होते हैं ना कैमरा में, इससे होता क्या है और किस लिए करना चाहिए, मैंने अभी सीखा जाके. बट मैं खींच लेता हूँ फोटोग्राफ्स बहुत पहले से, और मुझे मजा आता है. बस उससे ज्यादा इसमें कुछ है नहीं, और बढ़िया खींच लेता हूँ. जनरली मुझे पोर्ट्रेट्स खींचना अब अच्छा लगने लगा है. पहले सीनरी और ये अच्छा लगता था, बट नाउ I would love to shoot candid photography. I love to do candid photography and expressions on a long shot. वो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है.
And just on a lighter note and being absolutely candid with you, don't hold me accountable for it. और जब इंसान CEO व्यू बन जाता है ना, उनके पास पैसे इतने होते हैं कि उनको शौक पूरा करने के लिए आज फोटोग्राफी कर लेते हैं, आज चले जाते हैं, आज एक बड़ा एक लेंस ले लेते हैं, क्योंकि आप लोगों के पास भगवान की दुआ से, मम्मी पापा के आशीर्वाद से पैसे कोई कमी तो है नहीं. तो सीईओ के ये शौक होते हैं. हम जैसे गरीब इंसान, हमें शौक पालने से भी हमें डर लगता है कि क्या करना है, कैसे शौक पाले. अगर वो शौक पाल लिया, उसको सस्टेन कर पाएंगे कि नहीं कर पाएंगे. But that's on lighter note. I'm just trying to pull your leg and try to lighten the mood. Well, you're a sports enthusiast. You were playing cricket at a corporate level 5 years ago. ये कोविड तो अभी चला आया. तो ये स्पोर्ट्स सीईओ इतना वर्सेटाइल, मतलब इंस्पिरेशन कहाँ से मिलता है सर, थोड़ा मतलब बताएंगे.
तो ये जो स्पोर्ट्स और ये जो क्रिकेट है ना, क्रिकेट इज अ नेशनल, इट्स क्रिकेट एंड सिनेमा. हिंदुस्तान में दो चीजें, जब आप किसी विदेशी से बात करें, सो दे ओनली टॉक अबाउट बॉलीवुड एंड क्रिकेट इन इंडिया एज द फेवरेट टाइम पास फॉर एवरीवन. लाइकवाइज, तो क्रिकेट जो था ना, वो मेरे जीन्स में आया. मेरी मम्मी की तरफ से, मेरे मामा लोगों को बड़ा शौक था क्रिकेट खेलने का, तो मुझे भी वो शौक हुआ. मैं खेलता रहा, मतलब मैंने कभी प्रोफेशनल लेवल पे नहीं खेला. स्कूल में खेला, कॉलेज में खेला, उसके बाद नौकरी के जमाने में खेला, और मैं खेलता रहा. तो जैसे मैं लास्ट टाइम, और हाँ, एक बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग इसमें ये है कि जो क्रिकेट खेलने का जो जज्बा होता है ना, कि एक स्पोर्ट्स के प्रति यू आर पैशनेट अबाउट. तो मुझे आई थिंक 2000 sometimes 13, 14, 15 years ago, maybe more, मुझे स्लिप डिस्क हुआ. कैसे हुआ, क्या हुआ, स्लिप डिस्क का पता नहीं होता. तो स्लिप डिस्क हुआ, 1 आध साल नहीं खेला ये सब. तो फिर उसके बाद वो बेल्ट बांध के, नंबर स्पाइन पे बेल्ट बांध के भी मैं क्रिकेट खेलता रहा. वो खेलते खेलते वो अपने आप वो वाला प्रॉब्लम भी ठीक हो गया. कॉर्पोरेट टूर्नामेंट्स में खेलता रहा शायद 2015 तक. तो उसको क्रिकेट को छोड़ने का भी बड़ा एक अच्छा रीजन है मेरा. तो मैं ओपनिंग बैटिंग किया करता था जब मैं खेलता था. तो जब आप कॉर्पोरेट टूर्नामेंट्स खेलते हैं तो सामने की टीम में अभी मैं उन कुछ लोगों के साथ खेला हूँ जो अभी आईपीएल में बड़े धुरंधर प्लेयर्स हैं, कॉर्पोरेट टूर्नामेंट में खेलता हूँ। तो जनरली आईपीएल में जब लोग आगे आते हैं तो वो कॉर्पोरेट्स उनको स्पॉन्सर करते हैं, वो ऐसे छोटे कॉर्पोरेट टूर्नामेंट खेलते हैं। सो वन ऑफ द हाईली प्लेस्ड नेम्स आई प्लेड विद देम। तो जब मैं खेलता था वो 20-22 साल के लड़कों के साथ, खतरनाक गेंदबाजी करने वाले लोगों के साथ ओपनिंग बैटिंग में करता था। मेरे पैर के अंगूठे पे आकर के बॉल लगी और एक जमाना ऐसा आया कि वो इतनी चोट लगी कि ना जूते पहन पा रहा था ना कुछ था। तो द इंजरी वाज took me 3-4 months to get back to cricket. तो अंगूठे में वो नाखून निकला और सब। और जब मैं जाकर के पहली बॉल दोबारा से खेला, मुझे मालूम नहीं सामने वाला बॉलर था उसको मालूम था या नहीं मालूम था ये क्या। तो फिर जाके मैं पहली बॉल वापस मेरे उसी जगह पे आके लगी जहां मुझे चोट लगी हुई थी। तो फिर थोड़े दिन नहीं खेल पाया, फिर आगे खेला, फिर समझ नहीं आ रहा था। तो मुझे ये समझ आया कि एज की वजह से मुझे मतलब क्रिकेट की बॉल बार बार आके लग रही है इसलिए मुझे क्रिकेट छोड़ देना चाहिए, ऐसा नहीं है। मेरी ना आंखें कमजोर हो गई हैं, जो इतनी तेज बॉल नहीं दिख रही इसलिए मुझे क्रिकेट खेलना छोड़ देना चाहिए। तो मैंने वो सोच के क्रिकेट खेलना छोड़ दिया कि मतलब आंखों की प्रॉब्लम की वजह से पैरों में इधर उधर कहीं चोट लगती जाए तो बड़ी मुश्किल हो जाती है। और एक चोट लगती है, एक हफ्ते तक टेढ़े चल के ऑफिस जाओ तो बड़ा दैट लुक्स वेरी एम्बैरेसिंग बाय द वे समटाइम्स।
यू लिम्पिंग एंड यू वॉकिंग इनटू ऑफिस, सर क्या हुआ, उम्र हो गई थी तो मतलब चश्मा वश्मा ठीक कर लो, क्यों खेल रहे हो?
तो क्योंकि बॉल दिखनी बंद हो गई इतनी तेज, इसलिए क्रिकेट खेलना छोड़ना पड़ा।
Okay, so that was the cricket side of yours. Singing आपने कहाँ से? How did you pick up singing as one of your passion? Is it just like you are a Kishore Kumar or an Amit Kumar fan? Just song that I played before we started our show, बड़े अच्छे लगते हैं, which is one of your favorite song. I'm sorry I could not play your YouTube song because वो ना थोड़ा क्रीची आ रहा था, sound was not getting played well. So my apology. So it's my request to everyone, you can go to his YouTube channel, you can listen to the song that is sung by him. Loads of them are there. So singing passion, is it just like how? I mean, आप सिंगर भी बनना चाहते थे कभी या फिर आपको लगा था कि नहीं गाने का शौक है, मतलब वो कोई सेशन या फिर कोई प्रोफेशनल कोर्सेज तो नहीं किया, but I just started singing because I like singing and I like listening to music.
हाँ, तो म्यूजिक का शौक अगेन इन द जीन्स। तो मुझे सुनना अच्छा लगता, गाना ऐसे ही अच्छा लगता है। ऐसा गाता हूँ ये मुझे नहीं पता, लेकिन मुझे अच्छा लगता है कि मैं अच्छा गाता हूँ। तो
what a candid confession. ऐसा लगता नहीं है मुझे अच्छा लगता है, मैं अच्छा गाता हूँ इसलिए मैं गाता हूँ। Very nice.
बस उतना ही है। बस उतना ही है। और कभी सब दोस्त लोग, घर के लोग कुछ ऐसे बैठे हो तो माइक दिख जाए तो अच्छा लगता है अभी। लेकिन टेक्नोलॉजी आपको बड़ा हेल्प करती है ना आजकल। आप स्टार मेकर, जो आपने बोला, स्टार मेकर जैसे ऐप को यूज करिए। केरोके का भी एक वर्जन
निकलता है, करेक्ट,
अलग वर्जन निकल के आ गया है कि स्टार मेकर जैसे ऐप में आपको वो बताएगा कि किस तरीके का म्यूजिक आपको सुनना है। और वो एक्चुअली आपको ये भी बताता है कि आपको अपनी आवाज कैसी करनी है ना। यू वांट टू हाई पिच, लो पिच, भारी करनी है, हल्की करनी है, तेज करनी है। वो सारे गाने ना अपने आप उसको अच्छे लगने लगते हैं। तो मुझे भी ऐसा लगा यार, मैं गाता तो ऐसा हूँ लेकिन जब आप इस ऐप के थ्रू इस गाने को करो तो बड़ा अच्छा लगता है। क्यों ना लोगों को सुनाया जाए, तो इसलिए यूट्यूब पे डालते हैं। दैट्स हाउ यूट्यूब चैनल बन गया। But I love it and I just enjoy for myself and no training, no coaching, no serious thought of going into that direction ever. आज के बाद का पता नहीं, but अभी तक तो नहीं है।
But I don't want it that since you have these versatile qualities, that you're a singer, you're a traveler, you're a photographer, you are in a great position in an organization, which is very, very unconventional. Not everyone gets into it. अगर आपको पता नहीं है तो मैं आप सबको बता दूं, मुझे इन्हीं से वो इन्फॉर्मेशन मिली है कल कि there are almost 90 lakhs. There are 90 lakhs people in our country. They have chosen security as their profession, which is physical security, security guards. So हमें इसके बारे में कुछ पता भी नहीं था. We didn't have any clue about it. This is an industry in itself together. So coming back to the professional side of yours, OSPAs, right? I have seen quite a lot of videos about you promoting OSPAs, and I think you are a governing body member in OSPA in India. there's a very big virtual event that has happened very recently about international security. Why don't you let us know what exactly that initiative and how is your inclusion happened in that particular initiative from India?
Okay, so wonderful question, and I feel very, very proud when I talk about
तो
this.
इससे पहले वाले क्वेश्चंस वंडरफुल नहीं थे, ये वाला वंडरफुल है। वाह वाह सर, बेइज्जती भी करो, ऐसे करो।
ये बहुत अच्छा है, उसका कारण भी मैं आपको बताता हूँ। ये तो इतने साल हो गए, I've been working in this industry, and I was connected, as I said, by the virtue of the profession that I am in. I traveled to various places, and I traveled to University of Leicester 12, 13 years ago, and I got in touch with certain set of people. It's called Perpetuity Institute, and I stayed in touch. So when I get in touch with people, I try to stay in touch. I have friends who are from childhood, from long time. So I generally stay in touch. So I stayed in touch. And I just one fine day I got an email, or I just got connected and learned that there is something called Outstanding Security Performance Award, which was started by the set of people or the person who I met long back. This is actually recognizing and awarding outstanding performances in the field of security. There are various categories that you have awards, and you have awards in every industry, in every category, which recognize people who are working. But this is something different. This is a global award. It's although based out of UK, but the idea is that this award would go country to country to country, and one day it becomes a global award. For example, best security manager in an organization. So it has already gone to 15 countries. So once we have 25, 30 countries, so the best security manager across all those 3 countries, who's perhaps the finalist or the winner of each country, would be evaluated. Who's the best security manager, security director of an organization in the world? So what happens is that you have a comparison. Not actually comparison, you actually recognize the performances, the outstanding performances of an industry, which is generally, generally is not in the limelight, which is generally not on the social media, which is generally not spoken about everywhere. तो उसके बारे में कोई recognition दे, वो जैसे जो लोग उसमें काम करते हैं उनका recognition और international level पे हो तो बड़ा अच्छा लगता है. So I came on board with this with Outstanding Security Performance Awards as an advisor for Asia. The idea was to expand it to India and Asia further. So that is what we launched. So there are 2 perspectives to look at it. One is that the international OSPAs came to India, and it was recognized in India. But the other way to look at it, and which I feel for me is the right way, that it is the Indian security industry and the performance of the stalwart of the people which was showcased globally. So it's the other way around. The Indian security industry, the performances, etc., was showcased across the globe, and till now I think, or during that event or later, 23,000 people have seen what the show was. So it's a very proud. It was a very proud activity for me. It was a very proud moment for me when I realized that the Indian security industry is being showcased across the globe, and I'm happy about it. And really thank you. You asked me on this platform this question.
I told you, sir, all the questions are absolutely going to be impromptu. तो मुझे याद भी नहीं था. In the flow of the conversation, I just happened to get them, and I'm thankful that you have said yes to come onto the show, because it's a very, very brand new initiative which apparently has not reached a big league, or a lot of people probably they're ignorant about it. But there are some kind souls like you who have said yes to this initiative and giving their 1 hour to know about your life, about your journey, your successes and your failures as an individual, which apparently can be an inspiration or an aspiration from a wannabe or an existing bees who is there in the fraternity for a long time. So thank you so very much. It's truly heartfelt. Now coming back towards, since it is 5:37 and we would be opening up the audience question and answer sessions where the audience can directly ask you a question, but that is going to be towards the last 15 minutes of this. But we have almost reached before we opened up for the audience. The very last question that the segment rather, it is my question. I named it as GTQ. वो IQ होता है, EQ होता है, It is GTQ is standing for Glib Talk Questions. A little humorous, whether it has to be quick and very witty. It doesn't have probably a right or a wrong answer. It has right, it has wrong answers, but there is nobody to judge you. But this is just to ensure that, you know, the mood is little lightened and people are not getting fatigued or little bored about, अच्छा भाई ये कैप पहन के कोई सवाल कर रहा है और राजीव जी जवाब दे रहे हैं. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. I had great hair. I still have, but since I chopped it off and my mom was the main culprit, I have still not have forgiven her because she instructing the urban company guy to chop my hair complete in this way. But this is a separate thing altogether. So coming to the GTQ segment, ladies and gentlemen, this is the very first time we would be asking a few questions to Mr. Rajiv Mathur in a very lighter way, and there are going to be a little humorous side of it. Let's see how a CEO's Q factor, the quotient factor, works very, very quickly. So you can't take a long time to answer these questions. Okay, you have to quickly answer these questions. Either you know them or you don't know them, and you can't be passing it on every time. You have to give some answers to it. Okay, and it's a very quick. I also do not know. I have some set probably, and however my brain functions, I'll ask you the questions very impromptu. ताकि लोगों को पता भी ना चले 1 घंटा आया चला भी गया, and they would be feeling happy to go back. And ये आप भी कर सकते हो अपने आप से ये सब. So there are 2 people who have already raised their hand. Yes, we will come back to you. I will be unmuting you very soon. But till then, get this out. The very first question, what can you hold and you can't catch? Your time starts.
Breathe.
You can hold your breath and you can't catch your breath. Very nice. Vice versa, what can't you catch but you can hold?
Pass.
Pass. Very nice. Cold. Okay. What goes up with 3 legs and comes down with 4 legs? In a mountain. ऐसा कुछ है ही नहीं. वो टेस्ट करा था कि आपको फ्लो में कुछ नहीं, ऐसा नहीं होता कुछ. महीने के हर साल के 12 महीने होते हैं. There are 12 months, right? Every month has got 30 or 31 days. What are the months it has got 28 days? All the 12. Very nice. What has a tail and a head but doesn't have a body?
Coin.
Very nice. Look at the Q factor. I'm loving it. Wow, nailing it. The next question, little circumstantial, okay? What is that man named when he is right but still says sorry every time?
Sorry, no, I didn't get it. Sorry?
How is the man named when he says sorry every time despite of being right?
Husband.
Okay, here is a true husband who has got a one on only beautiful wife who is answering. How do you think a mother's response would be to 4 age categories of her own son? Son, not daughter, okay? Because you stay with your parents and you have lovely parents and we all have our parents and God bless they are the almighties. What do you think a mother's response would be to a 15-year-old son when he says, I love you? For an example, mother would say, I love you too, beta. But the son, when he turns 25, he goes back to mom and asks, Mom, I really love you. What do you think the mother's reaction would be?
बेटा क्या खाएगा?
खाएगा तो वो तो 15 साल में भी पूछ सकता है. 25 साल में क्या पूछेगा? चलो ये हो गया. 40 साल में अगर बेटा फिर माँ के पास जाता है और पूछता है मॉम आई लव यू, तो व्हाट वुड बी मॉम्स रिएक्शन एंड मॉम्स आंसर टू द बेटा?
बीवी से लड़ाई हुई क्या?
इसको कहते हैं वेटरन हस्बैंड. 60 साल की उम्र में वही बेटा अगर मम्मी के पास जाता है, not with you, it's just a question, hypothetical, और मम्मी को बोलते हैं मम्मी I really really love you. What do you think the mother's reaction will be?
मैं बताऊंगा आपको कुछ साल बाद. Sure.
तो जवाब देना. Situational question है ना सर, circumstantial. कुछ भी कर ले, मैं कुछ भी नहीं साइन करके दूंगी. Oh my God. दिल्ली की जो गर्मी होती है सर, तड़पाए तरसाए रे दिल्ली की सर्दी, राइट? और दिल्ली की जो गर्मी होती है सबको पता है, बिना ऐसी तो चलता नहीं है. लेकिन दिल्ली में सबसे ज्यादा गर्मी के टाइम पे आइस कहाँ पे गिरता है सबसे ज्यादा?
ग्लास में.
To be more precise,
विस्की के ग्लास में.
ग्लास में. Okay. 5:43. Ladies and gentlemen, another 2 more minutes before we open it up for you guys. You have already raised your hand. I have iPhones. Sorry, I have Sanjay. Sorry, Sanjay, your name is showing his iPhone. Sanjay, and I have Raghav, who has raised their hand. I will be opening it up very soon for you to ask this question directly to Mr. Rajiv Mathur. I can simply ask your question. Keep it short and simple, and turn your video on. Otherwise, it feels like we are talking to a ghost. वो अच्छा नहीं लगता है. So please turn on your video when you're actually asking your questions. It really, really makes us feel appreciated. In the meantime, before we open it up, we would like to tell you that we have a wonderful Glip Talk Facebook page and an Instagram page. If you're part of the WhatsApp group, I have shared the links there. It would be really, really a sincere request from our end if you can like those pages and spread the word. It will be really helpful so that it goes to the next league. And if you are again there in the WhatsApp group, please, sincere request, उस group को छोड़िएगा मत. Please रहिए उस group में because there are a lot of new exciting guests are coming. We would have a Glip Talk season 2, which will again, we will come back with all our previous guests with a different thing altogether. So you could be definitely staying tuned to know your own speaker and to stay relevant with them. Well, उससे पहले सर ये और एक सवाल आपसे. तो सवाल ये है कि आपने अपने पास्ट के बारे में बता दिया. आपने अपने प्रोफेशन के बारे में थोड़ा सा बताया. You talked about your personal life also a little bit. What are your future plans, and does your future plan is built basis your past experiences predominantly keeping failures in mind, or you thought that I had a bit of success and my share basis on which I have already planned my future, and this is where I would like to see myself in the next couple of years down the line?
The plans which everyone had 6 months ago for the future have completely changed now. And मुझे भी लगता है कि earlier मुझे ऐसा लगता था यार थोड़े दिन नौकरी करो, थोड़े से पैसे होने चाहिए, मस्त रहो. लेकिन अब मुझे लगता है बहुत सारे पैसे होने चाहिए.
बहुत सारे पैसे होने चाहिए.
बहुत सारे पैसे होने चाहिए. तो उसके लिए
दोबारा इस इंसान को जिन्होंने ऑलरेडी बहुत सारे पैसे कमा चुके हैं, जो एक सीईओ है कंपनी की, उसको अभी भी पैसा चाहिए. क्या करोगे सर? हमको कुछ दे दो सर, प्लीज गिव इट टू अस.
इसीलिए I want to promote Glip Talk and
oh my god,
such initiatives. That is why I need a lot of money. So everybody watching, please give me more money so that I can do some promotion of Glip Talk.
Oh.
So
yeah, on a serious note.
So this OSPAS thing and this lockdown thing, I'm actually thinking to actually use the YouTube medium or the e-medium to share knowledge, to seek more knowledge and information, because the industry that I work in still has a lot of scope to expand and still is looking forward to invite the youngsters to join in and participate. Although it's happening now, but if I can spread this knowledge, if I can spread what I have learned during three decades of my experience, what I've learned from the leaders, from the bosses, from the gurus that I have had all these years. So आगे जाएगा, अच्छा होगा. It's good for everyone, good for industry, good for youngsters, and good for everyone.
So that entrepreneur skill that you actually have had there in your mind for a very long time, I think you definitely want to make it an actual endeavor, and all our best wishes are there with you. If God could you have any help, please feel free to let us know. Whatever little way we would be able to help, we would love to be a part of that particular journey of yours.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So now it is time for the audience to ask their questions. Considering 5:37 is the time, Sanjay, I have unmuted you. Why don't you quickly go ahead and ask your question by turning your video on?
Yeah, first of all, I would like to thank you guys for making my Sunday very, very good. It's a very enjoyable experience. Thank you very much indeed. मेरा क्वेश्चन राजीव जी से है कि आपने कहा कि आप एक बहुत अच्छे सेल्समैन रहे हैं, तो क्या आपके साथ कभी ऐसा हुआ कि कुछ ऐसे सेल्समैन भी होते हैं जो गंजों को कंघी बेच देते हैं, अंधों को चश्मा बेच देते हैं? तो क्या कभी ऐसा हुआ या होगा? ये आपके उसके बारे में क्या विचार हैं जो इस अनएथिकल सेल्स करते हैं? थैंक यू. ओवर टू यू.
Wow.
Thank you, Sanjay Bhaiya.
I'm sure Sanjay ji is also a hardcore salesman and he's in the sales profession. He's asking and shooting this bullet to Mr. Rajiv Mathur ki batao abhi
नहीं, मैं आपको बताता हूँ, मैं और राजीव लगभग एक ही प्रोफेशन में भी, ये भी सिक्योरिटी में, और मैं भी सिक्योरिटी ही प्रोफेशन में, आई वर्क एज ए स्टूअर्ड.
Oh wow, very nice. Yes sir, answer. Time for you to answer.
So Sanjay Bhaiya is live from London, by the way. And मेरा बहुत सारा बचपन इनके साथ बीता है. इनको लग रहा है कि भाई ये मौका मिल गया ना पब्लिक इसमें, तो इसकी टांग खींचो पकड़ के. तो अगर मैं इसका बड़ा सीरियस सा जवाब दूं ना, तो मेरा इसका ऐसा है कि जब आप सिक्योरिटी बेचने जाते हैं ना, वो वाकई कोई नहीं खरीदना चाहता है. वो वाकई, मैं एक आपको इंसिडेंट बताता हूँ. वन टच इमरजेंसी रिस्पांस जिसकी मैंने बात करी, जब हम इमरजेंसी रिस्पांस सर्विस बेचते थे टू सब कोई पढ़ रहा है, बड़ा समस्या है, बड़ा ये है, बड़ा वो है, लेकिन जिसके पास भी बेचने जाऊँ उसको नहीं चाहिए होता था कभी. क्योंकि जब आप इमरजेंसी चीज बेचने जाते हैं ना, जैसे इंश्योरेंस मान लीजिए बेचने जाते हैं, तो जो बायर होता है ना, वो कभी यूजर नहीं होता. मतलब इफ आई हैव टू बाय insurance, I would prefer to buy it for my family, kids, parents, medical, ये वो. तो आप सिक्योरिटी पे बेचने जाते हैं ना, generally the buyer is not a user. तो बड़ा मुश्किल होता है संजय भैया बेचना, और एक्चुअली ज्यादातर इसको सच बोल के बेचना चाहिए, लेकिन बिकती नहीं. तो आपका सवाल है, हमेशा ऐसा होता है अक्सर कि आपको कुछ ना कुछ ऐसा बोलना पड़ता है जो शायद सच ना हो. यार ये प्लीज एडिट कर देना सम्राट.
हमारे शो में कोई एडिटिंग बिल्कुल नहीं होती है सर, कोई बैकग्राउंड म्यूजिक भी नहीं होती है. It is absolutely raw and that's how exactly it gets uploaded on YouTube. संजय जी, आप कह रहे थे.
हाँ, इसी के बारे में मैं एक छोटा सा जोक सुना सकता हूँ.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, very quick and crisp. But
या वाइफ अपने हस्बैंड को कहती है, ए जी आप कैसी कैसी चीजें खरीदते रहते हो, देखो आपने फायर एक्सटिंग्विशर खरीदा है और अब तक घर में आग भी नहीं लगी. थैंक यू वेरी मच. बाय बाय.
Thank you.
Thank you
so much, Sanjay ji. Thank you so much. Pleasure to have you there with us. Wow, pehla guest hai. Sometime for the very first time, an audience has actually taken their time out to quickly say a joke. This is what exactly Glib Talk as an endeavor is all about. So thank you so much, Sanjay ji. I have unmuted Raghav. Raghav, if you can quickly go ahead and ask your question by turning your video on to Rajiv. Raghav ji. हाथ उठा दिया राघव जी ने, and Raghav ji is just about to turn on his video.
Hey,
oh my God!
तुमने टोल करने को मैंने.
Yes, Raghav, your internet is not probably. Raghav has equally. I don't know. Everyone is wearing cap today. I don't know why. Raghav, I'm sorry, we are not able to hear you. I think your internet has a problem. Anyone else, if you have any questions directly, I don't know why you guys are not asking any questions.
Yeah, so Mr. S.K. Singh, I know fire की बात हुई है, fire extinguisher की बात हुई है, तो मेरे गुरु, मेरे my guide, my philosopher, जिन्होंने मेरे को ना इस इंडस्ट्री में चलना सिखाया, उन्होंने हाथ रेज किया है. प्लीज Mr. S.K. Singh, I think you should unmute him. Galaxy J7 Pro.
Okay, उससे पहले Pragya has raised her hand. Pragya, I'm unmuting you. Mr. Singh, I will come to you right after Pragya. Pragya, you can turn on your video and ask your question directly.
It's already turned on, Samrat, and thanks for bringing this show. And it has really been amazing listening to you most of the time, more than sometimes even speakers. Okay.
Go ahead, Pragya.
Okay. Rajiv, you mentioned that you always had amazing mentors, bosses, and everything as such. Is that really true? Like not even one toxic boss throughout the years? I'm just curious.
उसके साथ ज़्यादा देर काम नहीं होता, या वो चले जाता है या मैं चले जाता हूँ.
Okay.
It's always good to work with a good boss than to work with a good company.
And how do you identify that before actually working with that person? At the time of the interview, do you have any tips for us?
Interview में generally bosses के साथ पता नहीं मुलाकात होती नहीं होती, but your first review meeting, you get to know that how your boss is. First review meeting is one. If you get encouraging remarks on your non-performance, you should stay.
Okay, so that's a red flag as for you.
Yeah.
All right, that's it, Samrat.
Thank you, Pragya. Thank you so much for asking that question. Galaxy J7 Pro, I think Mr. Singh is Galaxy J7 Pro in that particular.
Hi. Thanks, Rajiv, for connecting me with Glib Talk, and Samrat. Once again, thank you so much. And I need not to say anything. I'm just feeling so proud seeing Rajiv going through step by step and reaching this height. I'm really proud of him always. And he's the one guy I don't know, I like to mention. Everybody shares Guru Day भाई कि अपने गुरु को गुरु पूर्णिमा में लोग अपने गुरुओं को पूजा करते हैं और कुछ कहते हैं. This man every Guru Purnima he wishes me, and I'm really proud of you, Rajiv. Once again, I need not to say anything. Carry on, dear. Carry on. All the best. And thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. This is, I think, wow, it has never happened before. That's the reason I think we keep saying that, by the people, of the people, for the people. And our bosses are definitely our father figures. They are our mentors, our guides. They're in office. They are the parents in office. So no matter how much we hate our bosses are always our bosses because for a reason. Yes, we do backbite, we do talk behind the scenes.
Thank you, dear. Thank you.
But
keep it up. Keep it up.
There to guide us, to let us know because उन्होंने हमसे थोड़ा बहुत ज़्यादा तो देखा है जिंदगी में, professionally and personally. Thank you so very much, sir. It's a pleasure to have you there and for all your kind words.
नहीं मैंने जरूर ज्यादा देखा है आप लोगों से, एंड जो इसकी हिडन क्वालिटी थी ये तो आपको बता ही दिया, और आप लोग जानते ही हो, इज अ ग्रेट सिंगर, गुड ह्यूमन बीइंग, बट ही सिंग्स वेरी वेल, दैट वी ऑल नो. आई हैव रिक्वेस्टेड हिम ऑन यूट्यूब आल्सो, बट ही हैज आपकी आंखों में वाले गाने का किशोर कुमार आज तक इसने सुनाया नहीं. अगर अभी कह दो तो अभी सुना देगा.
Another 6 more minutes and we will take the very last question. Raghav is back. Raghav, thank you so much, Mr. Singh. It's a pleasure to have you and for your question and question about the singing thing.
Thank you, dear. Thank you,
sir. Thank you.
But please, don't go, don't leave. Bye, मतलब ऐसे चले मत जाना आप. Okay.
No.
Please. Raghav, I have unmuted you. Can you go ahead and quickly turn on your video and ask a question?
Okay. So अब दिख रहा है?
अब दिख रहा है.
Okay. Sorry about that. So पहली बात तो again तुमने टोपी पहनी तो मैंने भी टोपी पहन ली. And then other thing is I am also from the same fraternity as Rajiv. But इसमें security नहीं है, माथुर fraternity है. So we have the same last name. So
okay.
so great talk.
जो करते हो ना, कल से मैं सुन रहा हूँ, अभी आ रहा हूँ.
You will come to that now.
मतलब अगर आप ऑडियंस देखें तो आधी जनता माथुर fraternity की है इसमें. So anyway, so Rajiv, I'm also from Delhi and great to hear your journey. मेरा एक क्वेश्चन है कि आपने बात करी कोविड के बारे में and then how it is going to affect. But what I wanted to understand was कि how has it actually affected in your daily work? मतलब क्या लोगों को ज़्यादा security की ज़रूरत पड़ी, especially around the cyber side of the house? Because I work in the IT industry, so I do the security solutions, but don't do the security execution, right? So we install security products and we do all that kind of stuff. But how did that affect you guys? Because I'm based in US, so यहाँ तो काफी ज़्यादा raise हुआ है, but how did it affect across the world? I don't know. So,
very towards the end of the show, very serious question, and I think we can have at least an hour talking on that. But in short, Raghav, thank you very much for your question. But in short, it is actually worldwide that since we are working from home, suddenly we see there is a multiple times use of internet, multiple times of the use of other e-mediums to speak, and the data security is no more, the data privacy is no more private anymore. You have an organization where there are 5,000 people working. That data which used to be stored in a server is at 5,000 places now, and you have delivered physically. So yes, and I'm sure most of you would have read there are the cyber crimes, the e-crimes, the frauds, the digital frauds have been all-time high in the history of digitization. In digitization, from phishing attack to malware attack, and we have had few incidences which were large enough for the world to know about it. Let's not talk about them here, but yes, it has definitely affected. And And we were doing, as a part of many webinars that we did. One of the subject was cyber security, and there were great, qualified and experienced people were talking about cyber hygiene and cyber security. And you will not believe, and at least I was not aware that now there is something called cyber insurance. Because there's so much of threat to cyber security. There is cyber insurance. I only learned about it a couple of months ago. So बड़ा serious हो गया है ये मामला, मतलब cyber security का. But I think for everybody who is not related, whose work is not related to digitization, stay away. Kids especially, the ladies especially, and I generally talk about this subject at my home and to the kids in the family. Stay away with the internet. Stay away with unnecessary digitization as much as you can. That's the bottom line here, and it's going to be tough day by day. So stay away, be aware, and that's what I think we should conclude this subject here.
Great,
Right. Thank you very much. I won't stay between you and the music and the song that you have to sing. So please go ahead.
You would. Don't worry. Well, Raghav is right from US. He has just joined us from Washington, D.C. That's what Glip Talk is all about. We have all gone international. We have Shaukat, who has joined us from UAE right now. Shaukat Hussain. Shaukat ji, thank you so very much for taking your time out. I know we all are there in different time zones. With this, we have Mr. Vipul Mathur. He's going to be asking a question to Mr. Mathur. And there he is.
Hi, sir. Hi, Samrat. Good to see both of you, and hi, Raghav. One interesting question came to my mind. Let's say you get a lottery for 10 crores tomorrow. So which car would you buy, and what will you do with the rest of the money?
मैं अपने पास ही रखूंगा. कार तो ठीक ही है, मतलब जो है वो ठीक है. I will keep it with me, promote Glip Talk, and do other things with that money.
आपने मार क्या? I am just going to be jumping off the cliff right now. 2 बार आपने बोला है कि आप जो पैसा कमा लोगे तो you will promote Glip Talk. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you are not aware, Mr. Vipul Mathur has been my guest last month. Vipul, who heads one of the business divisions in Udan India. Vipul has been my guest. He is one of those very first people who was kind enough to say yes and come to my show, and we had a fantastic rocking show. So, sir, तहे दिल से शुक्रिया आप आके आज सवाल कर रहे हो. ये बहुत बड़ी बात है मेरे लिए. And आप लोग जैसे हो, इसी के लिए Glip Talk है. आशीर्वाद दीजिएगा, best wishes दीजिएगा, please, ताकि we take it to the next level.
Thank you so much, Samrat. I love the show as much as I think maybe you loved it. But ये तो मैं ना रिकॉर्ड करके अपने साइट पे डाल दो कि राजीव माथुर ने कहा है कि 10 करोड़ रुपए अगर उनके पास होंगे तो वो अपनी कार चेंज नहीं करेंगे और कुछ खर्चा नहीं करेंगे. वो सारा का सारा पैसा Glip Talk को देने वाले हैं. मतलब लॉटरी निकली है तुम्हारी. और सुनो, तुम ही लॉटरी की टिकट खरीद लो इनके लिए.
मैंने सारा नहीं कहा. मैंने कहा थोड़ा करूंगा, बाकी संभाल के रखूंगा. और सम्राट जानते हैं अब विपुल सामने तो मेरे से सवाल कर नहीं सकते. उनको मौका मिला आज पब्लिक फोरम के, यार भैया को पकड़ लो आज सवाल करने के लिए, जितने कर सकते हैं यहाँ पे. Thank you so much. He's the one who introduced me to you, by the way, and I'm here only because of him today. Thank you, Vipulji. Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, it's more than a Glip Talk. It's looking like a Mathur Talk today. I have so many talkers here. मतलब आप लोग जो ना, मतलब इतना community से, this is not happening, huh? Not right. What is this? You were telling me that Mathurs are the only community in India. I think they only get married to Mathurs only.
Yes, yeah.
You come to a talk show with only Mathurs. अमन ये हो क्या रहा है? What is this? Well, देवी और सज्जनों, आप सब कान खोल कर सुन लीजिए. Glip Talk सिर्फ माथुरों के लिए नहीं है. Glip Talk पूरी दुनिया के लिए है. Everybody and everybody in this world from different facets and different parts are welcome to my show. But that was on a lighter note. Before we end our conversation, we have shot up by 2 minutes, and with due respect to all of your time, it is my very last request to you, sir, to please sing 3, 4, 5, 6 lines for our audience and for us. One of your favorite, बड़े अच्छे लगते हैं, आपका फेवरेट है, आप वो भी गा सकते हो, या फिर रिमझिम गिरे सावन जो आपके काफी व्यूज और लाइक्स मिले हैं आपके यूट्यूब में, वो भी गा सकते हो, बट इट इज अप टू यू व्हिच सॉन्ग यू वुड लाइक टू सिंग।
ये मैं ना बड़ा सिंपल है मेरा लाइफ में, मैं ना गुरु की आज्ञा का उल्लंघन नहीं करता, कभी कभी नहीं करता।
कभी करना भी नहीं चाहिए।
तो उन्होंने बोला कि वो आपकी आंखों में गाओ, तो मैं वही गाना, मैं वो गाने मेरे दिमाग में भी नहीं था वो गाना, लेकिन वही थोड़ा सा सुनाता हूँ, मुझे याद नहीं है सर प्लीज, लेकिन मैं जरूर सुनाऊंगा।
बिल्कुल।
उन्होंने बोला है लब हिले तो मोगरे के फूल खिलते हैं कहीं, आपकी आंखों में क्या साहिल भी मिलते हैं कहीं, आपकी खामोशियां ही आपकी आवाज है, आपकी आंखों में कुछ महके हुए से राज हैं, आपसे भी खूबसूरत आपके अंदाज हैं, आपकी आंखों में कुछ। थैंक यू।
क्या बात है। हमने आपको 3-4 बोला था, आपने गिन गिन के 3-4 ही गाए सर, थोड़ा और नहीं गा सकते थे?
ये गाना मुझे मतलब याद नहीं आ रहा, नहीं तो मैं पकड़
हो जाए। 3-4 है तो मतलब सेकंड सॉन्ग वी कैन अकोमोडेट, डोंट वरी।
नहीं, थैंक यू सो मच, प्लीज गो ओवर एंड वॉच माय यूट्यूब वीडियो, एंड थोड़ा उसमें ना वो डिजिटाइज वॉइस है, अच्छा लगेगा, या तो ऐसे ही बड़ा
मुझे बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, डोंट वरी प्लीज। One more song. One more song, 2 lines before we say goodbye to each other, and it's your favorite word about Glove Talk as an initiative.
अच्छा, जो मैं सोच रहा था और जो मेरा फेवरेट है और मुझे हमेशा गाना अच्छा लगता है, वो सुना देता हूँ। हम तुम कितने पास हैं, कितने दूर हैं चांद सितारे, सच पूछो तो मन को झूठे लगते हैं ये सारे, मगर सच्चे लगते हैं ये धरती, ये नदियाँ, ये रहना और तुम बड़े अच्छे लगते हैं। थैंक यू।
Welcome. Wow, fantastic. क्या बात है। Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we say goodbye to each other, we have another 4 more minutes. I think we should take it a chance. Mr. Raj Tomar want to say something about you. This is the very first time one of our audience just don't want to ask a question but want to say something about the guest. So Raj, please, I have unmuted you. Turn on your video and quickly say those words that you would like to talk about Mr. Rajiv Mathur. Mr. Raj Tomar.
Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself.
I have already unmuted him.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay. Thank you very much, Samrat, for at least Rajiv and me. We both know that for last 20 years. Am I correct, sir?
Yes, absolutely.
Rajiv sir has been my senior in a company, security company. We were together. So he probably introducing that company 20 years back. तो राजीव सर के साथ बहुत पुराना एसोसिएशन है। जो आप बातें कर रहे हो, ये 20 साल पुरानी हम देख चुके हैं। एक से एक गाने सुने हैं राजीव सर के साथ में। एक और आपने हिडन टैलेंट नहीं देखा राजीव सर का। Every maybe a month or so changes appearance. कभी आप सरदार जी बने देखेंगे इनको।
इनका फोटो में है दाढ़ी, आप देखो खुद दाढ़ी कमा के आ गए।
Yes, and apart from this, he's a very genuine person.
Yes.
I've been a client side and Rajiv sir was from the service provider side. He, बड़ा interesting incidents है. We were going to our boss की एक फाइनल डील करने के लिए, और मैं क्लाइंट साइड से जाने वाला था क्योंकि मैं और राजीव जी एक दूसरे को बड़ी अच्छी तरह जानते थे। और वहाँ पे जब डील हुई तो मेरे बॉस ने कुछ जो कोटेशन थी उसे काट के ऑलमोस्ट 70% काट दिया। तो मुझे बड़ा गुस्सा है। That was my first job post retiring from the service. तो मैं बाहर आया तो राजीव सर से बात हुई, तो मैंने कहा राजीव सर ये तो अच्छा नहीं हुआ, आपको तो बहुत ही लॉस द बिजनेस और ऐसा कर दिया वो कर दिया। तो ही गिव अ स्माइल, बड़े अच्छे तोमर साहब, आई एम अ परफेक्ट सेल पर्सन, अभी बहुत कुछ है मेरे पास में। That was you remember that song, Subros?
Yes, yes, of course.
So that was I can make out he's a perfect salesperson. Or apart from this sales business, he's a very gem of person, sir. Rajiv sir, we really happy to have you such a wonderful friendship.
Thank you, Thomas sir. Thank you.
क्या बात है sir. I think you made my evening. They are making your evening. I am sorted for the rest of the month for Glip Talk. Trust me for the first.
Thank you.
It's a great
Thank you, Thomas sir, for your kind words. Thank you, Thomas sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tomar, for asking. And
Thank you, sir. My pleasure.
Mr. Madhav. Well, before we say goodbye to each other, we would definitely not like to take undue advantage of the time that you've given. As you know, my name is Samrat Ghosh. Yaad rakhna naam. And I come every week with a different face, because it's Glip Talk is an interview of a great mind and a known face. Next week, I have an IPS officer who is the real Dabang, who is the real Suryavanshi and the Simba of Indian Super Cop. He's one of the finest in the Super Cops in India, who is heading as the Deputy Inspector General of Police, ATS Bihar, the Anti-Terrorist Squad. It's the very first time it's going to be somebody from that IPS genre who would be coming in my show as a guest. And we have guests lined up till the month of November end. So with all your best wishes and all your good luck, sir, अगर आप कुछ अच्छे शब्द हैं, आपने बहुत कुछ कहा था, you would promote Glip Talk, but वो तो आपके जो बड़प्पन है उसके लिए आपने कहा था, तहे दिल से जो आपके दिल से जो शब्द और दिमाग से जो शब्द अभी Glip Talk as an initiative और मेरे बारे में निकल रहे हैं, वो थोड़ा बोल देंगे तो बहुत अच्छा लगेगा।
सम्राट, बहुत बधाई आपको और बहुत अभिनंदन है आपका कि आपने you have taken the best use of the time and started something which is very different. If you see on the social media also, I'm saying it is a different experience. It is a different experience not only जो हम बातचीत कर रहे हैं, but मैंने पहली बार कोई भी ऐसा इंटरव्यू, सेमिनार, वेबिनार, कॉन्फ्रेंस, कोई भी ऐसा पहली बार 30 साल में जब कुर्ता पजामा पहन के आपने बात करी हो ना, मतलब that is the difference. So बहुत ही comfortable, बहुत ही easy, बहुत ही candid बातें आप कर रहे हैं, and और मैं ये भी बात आपको कॉम्प्लीमेंट देना चाहता हूँ कि आप वो वाले सवाल नहीं करते जो आपको कहा गया है कि आप नहीं करें. Thank you so much for that. You saved a lot of embarrassment. But wishing you all the best, Samrat. You are a good guy. You are doing a fantastic job. Keep doing the good work, and I promise you, 10 crore, 100 crore वाली बात नहीं है. But as much as I can promote Glip Talk, I will do, and as much as I can do for the show, I will definitely do. Keep doing the good work. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much, sir. I think that those are truly heartfelt words, and this is what gives me that particular kick to stay sustained, because kabhi-kabhar lagta hai, because I get to hear a lot of no's from people, a lot of rejections, and I don't want to name them with all due respect to them, but I have a mission. The mission is that माँ बाप के आशीर्वाद से और आप सबके आशीर्वाद and your best wishes से एक दिन Glip Talk अगर उस चौरा मुकाम पे पहुंच गया ना, और वो लोग आएंगे मेरे शो में और पूछेंगे can we be a part of your show, then I will say sorry, I don't have dates. No, just on a lighter note. With this, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for your wonderful 1 hour that you've given to us. Please stay in that WhatsApp group. Please like our Facebook page and our Instagram page. It's fantastic to see all your support and your kindness. Rajiv sir, it's a pleasure knowing you as a person. I think I could unravel little about you as a person. मुझे ना एक तो आपके शक्ल से कभी-कभार डर लगता है, आपका एक्सप्रेशन कुछ अलग-अलग हो जाता है. So I get into that intelligence and the security mode कि पता नहीं कब आके पीट दे. So I don't want to take that particular chance. But it was a pleasure talking to you, to know you in a very, very candid way. And to all of our audience, you guys are so supportive, so fantastic to be participative and, helping us with this initiative. With this, we say goodbye to each other. Stay home, stay safe. Do not go out of the house unless there is a dire need, and take care of yourself and your family. We would meet up next week again, 5 o'clock sharp in the evening, with a different face, with a different interview. Raji sir, take care. Give my best wishes to Bhabiji and to your kids and to all of you people out there.
Thank you, Samrat. Thank you so much, and thank you everyone for joining in. Thank you.
Take care and have a wonderful Sunday evening. Bye-bye.